So hey everyone, welcome to my channel, and for today we're going to be talking about something which is, I don't know, it's something which is very subjective when it comes to makeup, but I also think it's super essential and important that you guys know, which is about when to splurge on makeup. So I'm a little stingy when it comes to certain products, and I'm going to be telling you whether it's actually worth your money to spend on those. So that is going to be part 2 of the video, which is going to be about saving when it comes to makeup. If you're new to my channel, this is me Sonika, and I'm a beauty blogger. I try to make videos which are very relatable to people, and it's also helpful for those of you out there who are watching. And yeah, I really hope this is going to help you guys out, and let's start off. The first product which is actually worth the splurge is going to be something which is very important for your complexion, which is your foundation. So when it comes to your foundation, it's really essential to make sure that your foundation is not cakey or creasy. It does not budge, it's long wearing, it does not oxidize, and it just sits into your skin and makes it look like skin. So this is very essential when it comes to your foundation, and if your foundation is perfect, the rest of your base is also going to look amazing. So make sure that you spend in the money to buy the perfect foundation which works really well for your complexion. I'm going to leave a couple of my favorite product suggestions over here. I'm going to insert some pictures, and I'm also going to leave the names in the description bar, so make sure you check those out too. So the product category number 2, which is actually worth to spend your money on, is setting powder. So one important thing when it comes to choosing your setting powder is to make sure that it's very finely milled, and the more finely milled it is, the more like seamless your foundation is going to look. It is also going to do the job of setting your makeup, but it's also not going to cake up, because each of the every single powder particles or whatever you call it as is like extremely finely milled, and this is done especially in the higher end products, and that is one reason why I really think that you should invest in a really good setting powder. And there are options for those of you who are on the dry skin side too. Like, you do not need to be scared of powder. Powder can be really good. Powder can be made in a certain way which is not drying for dry skin. So it's really essential that you choose the right powder based on your complexion and your skin type. So make sure you don't compromise on the quality when it comes to your setting powder, and you make sure you choose the best one which suits your skin tone and your skin type. So if you feel you need to set your base and you're on the dry skin side, make sure you choose a powder which is talc free. So talc free powders would not dry your skin out, but would also help you to set your base and like give you that seamless type of an effect. So when it comes to oily skin, I have a lot of options because I'm an oily skin girl, and I'm going to leave a couple of product inserts, and I'm also going to leave them in the description bar, so make sure you check those out. The third product on my list is going to be an eyeshadow palette, and let's be honest, this is very subjective because not a lot of people use eyeshadows, and I think like eyeshadow is not one of the most essential things to a lot of people. Not to me. I love eyeshadow. If I'm not wearing any makeup, just give me an eyeshadow palette and I'm happy with it. If you really want to make your eyeshadow pop and you just want it to look like, you just want it to have that color just coming on your lid, and you want it to look perfect, and you want the shimmers to just look absolutely great, you need to invest on an eyeshadow palette. Another reason why it's okay to spend money on an eyeshadow palette is because like a lot of inexpensive eyeshadow palettes have asbestos and lead in them, which is really not good for your eyes, and especially because you're using eyeshadow which is almost in like direct contact to your eyes. So make sure you use something which is of like really good quality and you're not compromising on that. So I really don't understand why am I spending my money on something which is just going to give me half the benefit of what I'm actually paying for. So I might as well as just double the amount and go in for something which is a lot much better in quality and terms of pigmentation. So I would say that if you really like eyeshadows, make sure you invest in a really good one. I'm going to leave a couple of product inserts over here about which eyeshadows are worth the money and to splurge on, and I have a lot of eyeshadow reviews on my channel. Make sure you check those out if you're looking to buy an eyeshadow palette. So the fourth product on my list is going to be contouring. The most common problem that I noticed in the drugstore side of contour products is that they all have a reddish or an orangish tone to it. This is not going to be helpful when it comes to contouring, because you need something more on the neutral to cooler undertone when it comes to like creating shadows on your face, which is basically contouring. So I think it's worth the splurge when it comes to buying the right shade of contour, because that is gonna make or break your makeup. So it's really helpful to choose the right shade. The fifth and the final product in my list, which is actually worth your money, is gonna be a good bunch of makeup tools. So one thing I noticed with a lot of people is that they have an entire kit of makeup and they have a lot of higher end makeup too, but they just don't spend money when it comes to tools. So buying random brushes and hoping that they work really good for your eye makeup and your complexion is not gonna help, because makeup tools are made in a specific way that they actually pick the right amount of product and they blend, and like, so they don't skip on your skin. So it's really essential to choose the right brushes and to invest money on good quality brushes, because that would last you for a very long time, because they're made really good and they're made really fine. So technique does matter, but along with the technique, the brushes do help to deliver the product on your skin. I leave a couple of really affordable brushes options like in the link below. If you're really looking into makeup and if you really want something which just delivers the products on your lids and makes your lids just look amazing and makes your base look perfect, it gives you the most seamless application, it blends your contour well and all that. So you need really good tools for doing that. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. This was quite fun and chit chatty, and I'm pretty sure it was quite informative. Like, I would really love information like this if suppose someone gave this to me like in my early days. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this, and make sure you watch the part 2 of this video, which is about like products to save your money on. And if I spend money on certain products like brushes and eyeshadows and all that, there is another whole different things which I save a lot of money on and I'm very stingy at. So you need to know that side too, to make sure that you can balance like both the sides out. So make sure you stay tuned to that one, and give me a big thumbs up if you like this video and subscribe to my channel. Until next time, bye.